Alrighty, so next up, we get to install a cool little piece of software I like to call VS Code. So it's really as simple as first, go ahead and go to Google Chrome. I'm going to do that again by typing in command space, then typing in GOO, and then wham, Google Chrome pops up. I'm there. Sweet. And now we're just going to go ahead, open a new browser, and we're going to look up VS Code for Mac. Press enter. I don't know the website by heart, right? So now I'm here, and cool, it says download Visual Studio Code. I wonder which one of these ones I'm going to choose. Definitely the one for Mac, since we're on a Mac. Awesome. So I am currently downloading VS Code for Mac. I am going to click the zip. Bam. Installing. We are installing it. Bam, we are here. And now here is a crucial step. This is going to seem trivial and stupid, but it will actually make a large difference and a huge feature of VS Code that you are able to do if you do this. Ready? Take Visual Studio Code and drag it. Ooh, whoops. You want to, I think you got to hold your mouse on there for a second. I usually use like a mouse. Let's see. Ooh, I think maybe you got to click it here. Yeah. Or won't it drag? Well, what we got to do is drag it into applications. I'm just apparently not good at this. Let's see. Let's see if I make it full screen. Nope. Let's see. How do I drag this thing? Huh. There we go. Click it all the way over here to the left, and bam, you should be able to drag it. There we go. Yeah, what I did was I held it down here with my index finger, and then it starts like floating. See right there, it started floating. Wait. Oh, man. So I'm holding it with my index finger. It hates me. Okay, remember what I said about touch bar being amazing? Not for this. Maybe, where do I click this thing? Oh, all the way at the left. Okay, there we go. I guess if you click it all the way at the left, it holds. But you want to drag it from your downloads folder into your applications folder. Y'all got to see me look like a fool with my pants on the ground. My pants aren't actually on the ground. That's a meme if you know it. And hey, it looks like I accidentally dragged it in here twice. I only need one of these, so I'm just going to delete the one that I don't need. If you have like Visual Studio Code and Visual Studio Code 2, just delete one of them and it'll probably still work. And if it doesn't, hit me up. So now that I have VS Code in here, I should be able to just open it up. I am going to click on it. It is open, and there's a few things that we have to do to customize this thing. Let me go ahead and get rid of all my extensions. Oh, I have a lot of extensions. We're not doing that right now. So what I want to do is show you here. I'll do the important ones here. Let's see. You can just uninstall them. Or let's click the uninstall there. Uninstall. You won't have to do this step. I already had some installed, so I'd like to start with nothing, so that way y'all can kind of see what's going on there. Cool, whatever. That should be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and reload here. You won't have to do that, obviously. There's a few extensions that we want to download. One of my favorite extensions is called Rainbow Indent. It's going to force you to program a little bit better, which I love. We'll talk about that in a bit, but all you do is you search for Rainbow Indent here. This is the correct one. It's actually called indent-rainbow. My apologies. And when you go to indent-rainbow, you are going to click the enable button here, or I think it's actually an install button, just like you have here. And when you install it, it's kind of going to do the rest for you. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and install a color theme, right? I'm just going to look up cool color theme. And let's see what we find. Monokai theme. I like it. Cool. So all I have to do is click install here, And now actually with this one, I have to follow up and press enter, but bam, I just changed my color theme. And that is how easy it is to install extensions on VS Code. So awesome. So the ones that we need are Waka Time, which we're going to set up at some point. There's also Better Comments, which, by the way, I want to show you. Here's a strong example of something that you should keep an eye out for in general. See how we have two different plugins with almost the exact same name? You don't want to just go by like name. If I told you to download a plugin, it's totally possible I could have typed in Better Comment instead of Better Comments when I actually meant Better Comments. A good idea to kind of vet a software and make sure that it's a good software is you look at it and you see how many installs it has. So if I'm comparing Better Comment to Better Comments, I can look at Better Comments and see, oh, wow, this thing has 1.5 million downloads. That means a lot of people use it and trust it and blah, 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 blah. That's a good sign that I'm hitting that install button, right? What else do we need? Also, an icon theme would be nice. So all I do here is I look up icon theme, and here you can kind of be a little flexible. You just look for one that has cool icons that you'll like. In the PC video, I installed, like, I think it's called like Nomo Dark. But you know what? We're going to go for Helium here because I like to pretend I have a high voice. There we go. There we go. Just kidding. That was a dumb joke. All right. So all that one did was it just creates a different set of icons in your file browser. Don't stress too much about it at all. All righty. The last thing that we have to do on VS Code, and this is an important one, okay, is that we have to type in Command, Shift, and P to get access to our settings. And we are going to type in, I think it's path. Yeah, there should be a thing that comes up somewhere in here that says install code command in path. I'm going to go ahead and click that. Now, what this allows us to do, if you're familiar with your terminal at all, if you're not, that's totally okay. You're going to learn about it a little bit later on. But what that install code command in path allows us to do is, let's say I create a file right now. I'm going to call it John's file.js. So I created a file. I can actually open that from my command line by typing in code John's file.js. And now, hey, look, it just opened up VS Code for me, opened up this new file. I can edit this file. I could be like, hello, my name is John, which is not valid JavaScript, but we don't care because it's just a file for right now that we're showing you stuff with. Cool. So I'm going to give this a save and I'm going to close out of it and watch, I can open it up again. And indeed, I was literally just editing that file. So all the changes that I made are still there, which is pretty sweet. We're going to actually use this in a bit when we set up GitHub, because we're going to need a place to write some stuff down, change it for a little bit, and then open it back up. It'll be nice to just have this command ready to go before the next step. All righty. We'll see you later in the next video. I think we're doing GitHub next. We'll see.